Hey, what is good, collective? Welcome in. This is going to be a general love reading, taking what resonates, leaving the rest, whatever brings you confirmation, clarification, and validation. Whenever you come across this video is when you're in alignment to hear the messages. So let's get straight to it. Yeah, we'll go with this. We'll go with these. Let's talk about love, spirit. What do we have for my collective and all viewers regarding love for their highest and greatest good? High vibrational love. What do we have for the viewers? Second chance, reconciliation, making amends, opportunity. So someone's coming back around, but this isn't someone that was abusive, 111 on the clock. This is someone that it just happened that it wasn't the right time, that you both weren't the necessary versions of yourselves in order to make this happen. That you met for a reason, and it's like someone that you could never forget, right? Like you always, like something always reminds you of this person, or this person always comes up, or you meet people that look like this person, and that's the distraction, that's the distortion, that's the illusion that the ops, if you will, okay, for lack of a better term, is trying to confront you with, to see if you would get stuck in a karmic situation. You understand what I'm saying? So say that there is a person that you aligned with, but it just wasn't the right time, right? Like say they were in school and they lived far away, or whatever the situation may have been. You both had to separate, grow, and become the versions that you are as you're watching this collective. And now that you're ready, the universe is going to send you, okay, or the opposition is going to send you people that look like this person to see if you will fall back into karmic cycles, to see if you're really ready, to see and test the work that you have done. But someone wants to come and make amends. They want another opportunity. They want to reconcile with you. What else do we have? Conflict, clashing, differences, incompatibility. So this is what could have been in the past. There could have been some sort of difference. Okay, like I said, it could have been like they were in school, you were in school, and you just wanted to focus on your schooling. You wanted to focus on whatever you were doing. They were busy working. They wanted to focus on their money. Maybe they just weren't ready. Maybe you just weren't ready. But now the dust is settling and things are becoming more clear for you both at the same time. You're mirroring each other. There's clarity. They're beginning to see the light, if you will. 333 on the clock. Look at all those windows. A greenhouse could be significant. Okay, you could have a greenhouse in your home, or you could have one of those rooms that just have a lot of windows. They could even take you on a date to some sort of what's the word? Conservatory, conservatory, something along those lines. Trapped, stuck, tied down, captive. So what I'm getting is they're conflicted, or they were conflicted because they felt trapped in a situation that they couldn't get out of. Like the spider that weaves the web, it all serves a purpose. Maybe they were too distracted in the past from things that appeared to look as they weren't on the surface level. They were getting distracted by the shine. They were getting distracted by foolish things, foolishness. And that was captivating them back into old cycles. That was leading them into conflicted states. So you decided to walk away. You decided, you know what, this person isn't ready. I'm going to go work on me. And when this person's ready, and if it's meant to be, we'll cross paths again. Divine feminine, yin, feminine energy. This could be you, or this could be them. This is nurturing yourself exactly as I was just saying. You decided to walk away, to do what's best for you, to take care of you, to grow, to develop. That's the feminine energy. Not doing your hair, looking pretty. That's, being feminine, right? That's just like an aspect. That's an expression. That's an artistic expression. But being feminine is nurturing, is doing what needs to be done for the betterment of. That's feminine energy. So this feminine could want to come in and want a second chance, or they want a second chance with you, collective, because you are the divine feminine and they've realized this. They want to come in and put you in that divine feminine energy. They want to come in and put you in that soft era. They want to come in and take care of you, whoever they are. Male, female, it doesn't matter. Okay, it's the whole of a being. Boundaries. They were in conflict because maybe you were so guarded. You were so guarded in the past, and now they're conflicted. This is what it is. They're conflicted because they're not sure if they should come in, if you're going to be so guarded towards them because of the past. How you feel about them, they're unsure, but because boundaries came in the reverse, it's like, let your guard down. Let your guard down when they come in. At least give them the opportunity for the second chance and really tune into your divine feminine energy, whether you're viewer, you're male or female. Tune into your intuition, that inner knowing, like, did she really change? Is he really different? Are things really going to be different? Tuning in to yourself because you walked away, you did or you continue to do the work, and the inner work never stops. It never stops, right? Elusive, dishonesty, deception, trickery. So you could feel like they're lying, that they're being tricky about something, or this is something that kept them trapped, that they weren't honest about something, and that's why you walked away, because you found out some sort of tea on them. But now they want to come in and have a second chance. They want to come in and clear the fog. This is you even having your boundaries down and thinking that they're going to be dishonest, that there's going to be some sort of deception. What else do we have for the collective regarding love? Beauty. They see your beauty. They see you growing. What I'm getting with this elusive card is that they could be watching you. They see your beauty. You may have think that you walked away, but all this time that you could have been like I'm getting interacting with each other without even knowing it. I'm not talking about not only in the 5D, but you could have been, say, at the corner store maybe 2 minutes before they walked in, but you guys always just missed each other. But you kind of felt that energetic frequency, or they always felt your gracefulness. They see your beauty. It says charming, graceful, kind-hearted, and they love you for your heart. They love you for being able to walk away and taking care of yourself. They love you for all that you are and all that you are not. Purple flowers could be significant. But this is your crown chakra, your third eye, seeing things, seeing your spiritual evolution. They think that you're beautiful on the inside and out, collective. They know you're the divine feminine in their life. They know. And they don't want a breaking point. Yeah. And I was just going to say, they don't want to come in and be dishonest. They don't want to come in and make you feel like they're playing a trick. And as soon as I said that, breaking point came out and clarity right under elusive. Breaking point, limit, final straw, overwhelmed. And that's you walking away. Or they're having a breaking point where it's like, I have to go speak to them. I have to go tell them how I feel. I have to at least try to get that second chance in, to know that, okay, at least I tried, instead of just living in my mind about it. And they're going to come in. And I feel like things are going to get hot and steamy very quickly between the two of you, if you allow it, if you put your guard down, if you've done the work, if you trust yourself enough. Because they're going to bring in some sort of clarity, some sort of truth, intentions, and honesty. Exactly. Maybe they were elusive before, but now they're coming in and they're going to bring in clarity. Purple is very significant. You could be wearing purple. They've awakened to their spiritual gifts. They're clairvoyant. They could also be clairvoyant as well. Truth, intentions, honesty. They want to be honest. Maybe they were trapped in a situation before, and it doesn't have to be a third party situation, but it could have been regarding work where they couldn't get out of a contract. It could have been regarding some sort of family issue where they just couldn't walk away at the time. It could have been whatever it was. Lusting, forbidden, non-committed sexual energy. Yeah. So they're craving you. They're craving you. They really want, they've been taming their sexual energy, or they've been seeing you doing this, taming your sexual energy and integrating that sexual energy. When you integrate your sexual energy, you, I guess, recycle that, I want to say, and you use it for the greater good, for higher level of living, for higher level of awakening, for your stages in ascension. Ascension is, we often confuse ascension as rising, but it's also in the remembrance of. So they could be remembering the moments that you spent together, if there was some sort of past communication, intimacy, or this is something that they're craving. They see your beauty as forbidden. They see your grace as forbidden. Your sensual energy, I'm getting, as very graceful. But there's still uncertainty here. There's some sort of reflection, but they are at a breaking point. They're not sure whether or not you're going to accept them. You see how this person's just sitting there contemplating? They're not sure if you're going to accept them, but they want to at least try to say, at least I've tried. At least if I come in and I speak to the collective, then I'll gain clarity. I'll know that my intentions were true. My intentions were honest, the way I feel. Exactly. Bonding, sensual. And I was just saying, sensuality, intimacy. They're going to come in and be clear and be very intimate with you. Yeah. Depth, awareness, importance, value, because they know your worth. They know 1441. They're going to be mirroring your energy. They only see you. They only see you. Like I was saying, they could have been watching you or seeing you grow, and they know that you're single. They know that you have been on some sort of celibacy, single, lonely, solitary. They seen you, maybe you're in the hermit phase. They seen you breaking a lot of generational patterns, a lot of generational karmic cycles. Trusting your intuition is going to be very key with the divine feminine energy. Heart song, telepathy, inner knowing. Trust your inner knowing when this person comes in, because they're going to be loyal. They want to be loyal. Okay. And it's been a long journey, exhaustion, and they're tired, and they're going to come in very vulnerable, and they want a new beginning. They want a new beginning with you, collective. This is beautiful. But if this is someone that was abusive in any single shape, way, or form, mind, body, soul, drugs, whatever it is, okay, habits, and they haven't cleared that up, then this is not who I'm speaking of. I'm speaking about someone where it just wasn't the right time because they were trapped, they couldn't commit, okay? Or there was just choices. And we have to understand that when you begin dating somebody, there are going to be other choices for people, especially in today's day and age, 1616 on the clock. There's going to be other people that want to date this person, but this person only has eyes for you, and they're going to come in. They want to create a new bond. They're going to be, look, it says confiding. They're going to be confiding in you the truth. Why that they were elusive, because they were trapped in something, and it's going to bring in clarity. It's going to break this confusion. Just have your guards down. At least allow them the opportunity to speak their mind and clear the air, and then you decide. Allow them to earn your trust and to build and gain again. And you'll know, collective. You'll know. Trust yourself. You'll know. Like, share, subscribe, drop a comment down below. Much love.